Welcome back to Living in Sedona channel. I'm Cami, and once again, I'm not in Sedona. We are in Page and going to be looking at going to Antelope Canyon. And what's the name of this dam again?
Glen Canyon Dam. Glen
Canyon Dam is the Colorado River is behind me. The dam is over there. We're getting started right now. Okay, you guys, I thought this was going to be a one video series, and actually I think this might be the third part of the series. So if you haven't watched the helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon or the Shoshone Point hike with the desert view of Grand Canyon, those are the two before this one. So this is our last day. We are in Page doing the Antelope Canyon, going to look at Horseshoe Bend, and we are by the Glen Canyon Dam. And I wanted to tell you because our hotel is literally like right across the street. So we walked down the road to get a look, and there's stairs that you can take. Well, I'll just say stairs that you can take. I mean, some of those stairs were kind of like hiking Cathedral Rock, but anyway, if you stay on the trail, it'll take you over to a lookout point, which I probably will have a footage for you. But of course, that's not what we did because we go off trail sometimes, right? So we went around towards the left side, and I'll have some footage so you can kind of see it's like this beautiful shale looking red rock, and it's really beautiful, but you can climb down through it off trail, like I said, and there's almost like this little sandy beach looking area, and then you can look down into this canyon area where the water is. So we came down here because there's nobody down here, and you can hear me better because I forgot my microphones at the car. So yeah, so stick around. We're gonna have a great day, and hopefully I'll have some great footage for you. And Greg's motioning.
You need to be in the sun. Thank you.
They don't care about me, they care about the view. He's telling me to turn around and face the sun so you guys can see my face. All right, I hope you enjoy this video today, and I'll pop back in as we are going. So here's a close-up of the dam. We walked down a little bit so you could get a close-up. That's where Lake Powell begins. And if you're interested in learning about the dam and all of the energy that it supplies, which it was actually quite interesting, there is a kind of like a museum informational building right to the right of me. Our next stop was Horseshoe Bend, and this was something that we really, if you're going to come here, it's really, unless you're planning on kayaking it or doing something down there in the river, it's just really a lookout point, but just be aware that it is about a mile walk, so be prepared for that mile walk from the parking lot. Last stop on this trip is the Lower Antelope Canyon Tour. Everything here will be picture form only. They do not allow cameras for videotaping. I want to mention the things that they do not allow you to take in with you in the canyon, and that is no purses, no video recording. You may take your water, and you may take your phone that has your camera, or if you have a high-tech camera, you can take that as well. You can't take fanny packs to carry those things in. They don't want you restricted in any way there's some stairs and things to climb, and so they restrict things that you can actually carry in with you. Speaking of stairs, if you have mobility issues, this may not be the tour that you want to choose because you do have to go downstairs to get into the canyon, and then there are some spots throughout the tour where stairs are involved, and they are steep, so keep that in mind. This tour has some tight spaces that you need to walk through. There was a couple in our tour that was concerned about having claustrophobia, but because the top is open, you can see the sky, it really wasn't an issue for them. So if you're thinking that you might feel claustrophobic while you're on this tour, think again, because you do have that open sky above you and it's not as tight as you think. I hope you enjoy these beautiful pictures. And definitely stick around to the end of the video. We have some bloopers for you. And if you watched my last video, you kind of know I have a thing for standing stones. So I had to try this and see if I would be transported back in time to Scotland to meet a Highlander. So we just finished our tour of the lower Antelope loop. So we just finished our tour of the lower loop Antelope. So we just finished our tour of lower Antelope. So we just finished our tour of lower Antelope Canyon. You guys, I've tried that 4 times. And we had to keep going. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the footage. It was an absolute one-in-a-lifetime type of experience. I highly, highly, highly recommend if you're coming to Arizona, Sedona, Grand Canyon area, just make the trip up to Page and do it. We used Ken's tours and they were fabulous. The tour guide, Jonas, you were awesome, and his whole team. I'm probably going to forget a name, but I just wanted to say thank you to Michaela, Lamore, I think it was Shelly Lynn, and I forget the last, I don't know. I'm so sorry, but thank you because you made mention of...
No, he's not even part of Ken's tour, so it's okay. We'll skip this over. Move on. It's part Dixie. So you can't put his name in there.
Who?
Just move on.
What am I saying? So I hope you enjoyed the footage that I was able to capture for you. Like, subscribe, share, reach out, comment, whatever you want to do, ask questions. Happy to ask any questions that you may have. But I just was so grateful that we came today because, yeah, there's a little critter over there. Anyway, so grateful that we live close enough that we could probably come up here several times a year and do that. So it was a great tour, very appreciative. Like, subscribe, share, make it a great day at living in Sedona or wherever you are, and I will see you next week.